All right, so here I have a slab of clay and I am going to demonstrate how to make an ice cream cone that is upside down, appearing as if it has like fallen on the ground. So here is my finished piece here. So we're gonna start with the cone itself. So for the cone, I kind of like to create, I like to cut off the corners of my slab of clay. And then I give it just like a letter U at the bottom, so a shape like that. And then you want to peel off your extras and go ahead and ball these up, wedge them together, and you can use these for the ice cream part of the sculpture. So from here, what I would do is I would go ahead and make your crisscross lines to be the texture of the cone. So you're just going to basically do a crosshatch. One direction, and then crisscross, go in the other direction. I think I need to cut a little bit more off here. There we go. All right, so now what you're going to do is you're going to roll this up into a cone shape. Now where the pieces are going to overlay, you are going to want to score. So remember, score means to scratch. So I'm just using my plastic fork here. And I'm going to do a little cross hatching, and I know it's going to attach meeting this other side, so I'll cross hatch over here. And then I'm going to put a little bit of slip on it, which is the watery glue or the watery clay. And I will roll these together. And then from here you want to tidy up the cone itself. So I'm going to make sure these are really wedged in there together. So I might even take my popsicle stick and wedge them together such as this, where I'm pulling some of the clay down into the other part so I know that they're sticking. And while you're kind of making sure everything's good, if you lose some of your texture marks, just go ahead and bring them back. Here's my cone. It looks just like an ice cream cone. So now what you want to do is use your spare clay and go ahead and make a pinch pot. So a pinch pot, you're going to press in and you're going to pinch all the way around until it becomes almost like a bowl. And I'm going to tap it here on the surface to flatten this top part a bit. And see, I pinch and turn, pinch and turn, pinch and turn. And that's what we are going to use for this here. Okay, so now I'm going to flip it over and I'm going to start flaring out some of these sides to look as if the ice cream like has gone splat onto the floor. And so I'm just pinching and pulling. Okay, now you want to keep the height of the pinch pot. So if your pinch pot is getting too flat, we don't necessarily want that. You want to keep the height of this part, keep that a little taller, and then just pinch and pull, pinch and pull. All right, and then what I like to do is, because with clay we want all the insides to be hollow, I'm going to go ahead and poke a hole right through the top here. We're not actually going to see the top, so this is going to go in like this, and then we flip it over and it looks like it is an upside down ice cream cone. All right, so now what I need to do is I need to go ahead and score where I'm going to attach this pinch pot. And then score where it's going to hit on, or score my cone, yeah. Now I score my pinch pot. If you score a little too much, you can always smooth it out. And now I'm going to put some slip on. Press it in there. And wedge it together. Make sure all of it goes together. All right, once you have it all wedged together, it looks good. Tidy up what you need to tidy up. Fix any little crumbs. If you need to, like if your cone kind of gets lost, it looks like it blends right into the ice cream itself. You can take like your popsicle stick and kind of make a line. That's what I did to make sure I know the separation. So that way we can like clearly see where the ice cream cone ends and the ice cream begins. So for this one, I definitely think I did a better job with my pinch pot. I made it higher, where this one is a little more flat. I could have I probably needed some more clay for my pinch pot to give it more of this like scoop, where this just looks a little flat. So that's something that I could work on if I wanted to get some more clay and try it again. I could just cut this off and try again. All right, so I redid it here. I'm just kind of smoothing it out, but this looks a lot better. It looks more like a scoop actually is in this ice cream cone. So I took the extra time to redo it. I encourage you, if things don't turn out the way you want them, take the extra time to redo it, because clay is going to stay around forever, or it's not going to decompose for a long time. So make something that you want to be in the world for a long time. All right, so there we go. So this is how you would make an ice cream cone out of clay.